Hello to my audience. My name is Edwina Kayira-thomas. I'm 21 years old and a university student studying a bachelor's degree of communications and media. And today, what you're listening to is my digital artifact that I have created to discuss my analytical framework of Sims 4 player motivations, where I'm investigating and aiming to answer the question, what motivates people to play The Sims 4? Now, I have chosen this analytical framework since I myself have played the game for nearly 10 years, and it's something that I hold very, very, very close to my heart. And during this time, these last few weeks especially, I've played Sims more than I have most of this year, even maybe. And it's been there a lot for me, and I started doing this to kind of figure out why I turn to Sims so much, and then also why other people must also turn to this game too. Anyways, that's a little bit for now, but moving on, let's talk a little bit about simulation games and why I have chosen to relay my information and surroundings through this podcast. Okay, so simulation games can be described as being intrinsically motivating, and many people report on a loss of time when playing them. So simulation games, they're entertaining, interactive, can be rule governed, goal focused, competitive, and they're in place to simulate the imagination of players. So when people are playing The Sims 4, they are experiencing these aspects during gameplay, and that encourages them to keep coming back for more. It's like a release of like happy hormones that's like, yep, I'm fulfilled now in this gameplay experience. More explicitly, though, these concepts can be divided into 5 different motivations of gameplay, which I will discuss in the upcoming episodes. These concepts are creative expression, narrative and storytelling, simulation and control, escapism and relaxation, and social and community engagement. So these are the 5 categories that I have found, created, divided my information into in order to have a bit more clear understanding what makes people want to play The Sims, how it connects back, and why I also play The Sims. Moving on as well, the art of video games is for game developers to create an engaging, emotional, and aesthetically awarding experience, which The Sims 4 players are likely feeling. Of course, except for when there's, a new update to the game and introduces a new bug. I think we've all been there. We've all been like, oh no, you need to go and update your mods in CC. Apart from that, though, it's normally a pretty good time. Now, I did initially create a survey to collect both quantitative and qualitative responses for my data collection. But I do need to discuss now how that has unfortunately fallen through. I did not get any responses, but it's okay. I created a survey that needed to be filled out by other peers of mine and my BCM215 cohort, and I did spend time on it, and I was excited to get some responses and feedback back on it, but we have run out of time and I don't have any responses. So the data that I will be using to present and use as evidence to back up my theories and everything is from the Sims 4 online forum, where people often go and discuss things relating to the 5 categories I just mentioned, or their own personal experiences with the game. So just as a heads up, that's where I'm taking my information from now. And just to kind of say, I guess, a little bit more about why I played The Sims 4, I started with Sims Free Play growing up as a kid, and when I was old enough, I think I was about 11 turning 12. It was from 2015 into 2016, that summer. I got The Sims 4 for the first time. I got the very base game. Like, this is, before we had toddlers, we had swimming pools. Like, I was there at the beginning. And I wanted it because I've been watching everyone talk about it online, and I didn't play Sims Free Play anymore, but I wanted something. And I was watching, if you remember Deligracy, She was like one of the first YouTubers I watched really play The Sims 4, and I wanted to be like her. I really, really did. So, and now I play The Sims 4 just for recreation. Calms me down, makes me happy, makes me content. But yeah, I'm excited, I guess, to go through the next few episodes to see what I learned, to see what I can teach you guys and show you as well. So I will see you in the next episode where we will analyze creative expression as a motivation to play The Sims 4. Bye.